Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And we are back working on the 1983 Dodge Ramcharger. And yes, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but there's just pretty much boring content that I did not want you guys to see because there's no point in it. But I just want to make a quick update video on the truck to show what it's actually been done and whatnot to it. So we got a lot of the stuff done. We sanded more down on the Bondo, fixed it a little bit, and added a little bit more to make it more smoother. And then, shoot, there's a lot. Sanded down a little bit over here, still working on it. There's actually still a lot to do, because still need to sand down this, work on this a little bit more, and then really hit this spot right here. But that's pretty much it for the paint. It does have a new windshield now. Let's see. And there is one thing that you guys have not seen yet, which is the motor. Now the motor is inside of it now. In the last video you guys did not see that. So I will now take off the blanket that we have on the carburetor to keep the water out and show you what it looks like. There is the 360 small block with a 600 dual feed double pumper carburetor. And I put a lot of time and hours into this. It still is a work in progress. We're still hooking up the linkage cables and whatnot, the throttle cables. We got all the headers on. That was a pain because these bolts to put them in, we had to dent up the exhaust to fit them in there properly. And then got the radiator in, got the ignition coil on, hooked up all the hoses. Doesn't have antifreeze in it just yet. But we're pretty much just going through everything. Like, you guys can see the wire mess. That's all got to be redone and whatnot, so it looks good. If you're redoing a truck, you might as well make it look nice while you can. But it's a 4-barrel carburetor, and we port match the heads and whatnot to the high-rise intake, so it'll look so much better than what it actually does, and make it produce more horsepower and torque. Got the alternator on. I will be getting a new alternator for it eventually, just not yet, because I ain't got the money and time to do it right now. So, that's pretty much it on the engine, but we did get the distributor in. We have a chrome linkage plate for all the throttle cables and whatnot. Had to configure a few things out with the throttle cable because it's kind of a little bit too long for the carburetor right now, but that ain't no big deal. It's fixable. Pretty sure you guys have already seen the new tires for it. I'm not too for sure, but no, you guys actually have the new tires. These are 31 1050 15s. I will be getting bigger. I will be getting 35 1250 15s for it. Just not yet, because they are expensive. But I got new taillights. Let's see, got new taillights. Got new headlights for it. Got new headlight housings. Got a new front grille piece because this one's junk. This we had to reuse. It is a little bit banged up still, but they don't sell that part anymore, so we're just gonna have to work with what we got. Did reinstall these back into it. I did break this one right here, so I gotta get a new one of those. They're like $5. They ain't too much, but I did get something, and it will be on the channel soon. But I got a 2001 Chevy S10. It's a long bed, I'm for sure about that, with the extended cab. It's got the 4.3 liter V8, and I did already do a few modifications. Like, I took off the TBI plate inside of the throttle body, and then I cut off the muffler, put a cherry bomb glass pack on it, and then just did minor things to it. Not much, but I got to refix the rocker panels, refix the quarter, get a new bed for it and whatnot, new fender. It's pretty much just a work in progress right now, but it will be on the channel soon, just not right yet. Let's see, what else? We might be getting a vinyl top to cover up this part right here, or I might just go get another Ramcharger body and just take off the top off of it, so it looks so much better than what it actually is right now, because it would match the truck way better than what it actually is, like in its current state. But you gotta remember, it was a mud truck, so we just used it for mud bogging. So the top really wasn't needed, and plus it always got hot inside of it. So we just worked with what we got. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's about it on everything on the update. We did get the transmission installed. As you can tell, that's the transfer case right there. I will go underneath the truck to show you the transmission. We got a 727 torque flight transmission, as you can see. It is very nice with the headers running straight out next to it. We got a high torque starter because the stock starter would not fit in it at all, so we had to buy a new one. That was about 160 bucks. Not too bad. Got it right off of Jegs. Got a transfer case for it. Let's see. We did not use the old motor out of this. The old motor had a very severe problem to it. On one of the cylinders, the cylinder, what's that called? It's called a cylinder. I'm dumb. In the cylinder, it had a wear hole through the side of it, so it was no longer usable. So I got to re-sleeve it and whatnot. So that one will be actually the race engine that will be put into this thing eventually. Not yet. But it's pretty much a work in progress. Like I said, I just didn't want to bore you guys with boring content, so I was just doing what I was doing and just kept going with it. But I just want to make a quick update video for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Have a great day.